In some or Parliament de bebre say 10 million Ghana cedis be afifa baby. Ewo budget na yenya chese yenya ndi yampono sikana budget no madrona yenya ndi sikano. Eye 2026 budget no yenya ndi sikano enso so ahyase na sikani bia yira. And one course of Parliament and to come out cool on yasem kitwa. Midini na bebro. This is FMS Trends, and here we give you the latest updates on issues. My name is Maureen Marshall, and you can call me the Information Minister. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. On yema me saying na because concern and edi na no papa. She to say abonikino. So, Afenyo Markins sorry or Parliament no can't be. Or say budgets na Dr. Keselato Forson, the finance minister, abe present no. Ushemwa pages 75 and pages 76. And you may be money allocated to the presidency is more than what is being given to a whole ministry. Into say sika budgets ni yesi o yedema presidency no. It's more than money yedema ebia road ministry, yedema health ministry, just different ministries na. What country no it's more than sika de mom ade onu ankasa sa is say mom budget more copies man kasa mon hwe na mu hu asema meka no pages 75 and 76
pages 75 and 76 those pages are there. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the money that has been allocated to the presidency, the money compensation alone, Mr. Speaker, is more than what is being given to a whole ministry. What a reset government. Mr. Speaker, if you look at table 3, there is a huge scandal at table 3. Paragraph page 6, table 3, a huge scandal. I don't know whether they themselves have reported this to the OSP. Mr. Speaker, I don't know. Look at table 3, capital expenditure. Do you have the report? You're asking for page 1. Do you have the report? Do you have the report? Honorable, do you? You have the report. Pardon, you have the report. Okay, if you have the report, go with me to page 6, table 3. I want the chief whip for the majority side to finish reading the page. Is he there? Okay. Now, Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure 2025 appropriation. What we approved in this house, 83 million. Releases, 92 million. Somebody must go to jail. Then when you come and see actual expenditure, 92 million. Variance, negative 9.4. Somebody must account for this 9.4 million. And this is not my report. This is not my report. And you are saying that releases are in excess of 111%. How can you spend what has not been approved by Parliament? Please, 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 please. Mr. Speaker, they cannot tell us that we approved expenditure item. There's expenditure line. Look at the line item, Mr. Speaker. Is the reason why we have compensation of employees. We have goods and services. And we have capital expenditure. Don't tell me that you are putting all the figures together to confuse me. In the list, I understand these numbers. I've been here for 4 terms.
So after Afenyo Markins was done talking, a one Honorable Patrick Boama sorry no say road minister the ebe here with here. So I say Road Minister, are you happy? Are you happy with how your ministry is being run? Now, some say, what Hanum say Ato is forcing, but Ato, in real fact, he's killing your ministries. What Hanum says Ato is forcing, because budget you be presentee, Road Minister, one kasa sika ne sen kwampo na obenya eja ye wadwuma me akase oh papa we ye as Road Minister no or ye na adwuma ye what am say na Ato is forcing una lead jama wa had say jama leader and so atemi kwampo no enkoye he's killing your ministries.
Non-performance on CAPEX allocation in 2025. Let me read it to you, Mr. Speaker. That the committee noted that by September 2025, the Ministry of Transport had received 43 million cedis out of its approved CAPEX allocation of 165 million. And you sit here and say Ato is forcing. Forcing what? Oh, I'm coming. You'll read further. Representing a release rate of approximately 26%. 26%. And you sit here and say, oh, the Asempa Nabo. Is this Asempa Panaba? 26% release. Nikpe, Honorable Nikpe, are you happy with 26% release? Okay. Mr. Speaker. However, despite the release, no expenditure has been incurred on these planned activities. And your ministry is asking for more funds. Honorable Nikwe, Agrobeso Ifranopa. If the whole year you got only 26%, that's why Jaja doesn't even come to the house. Jaja has stopped coming to the house.
He's angry.
Honorable Nikwe, how were you able to survive in 2025 with 26% release?
Very sad.
How? Very sad and unfortunate. And you think Ato is forcing. He's collapsing your ministry. We know. The ministers, you are not happy with releases. You are not. Nikwe, you are not. Gisela Tete is not happy. Ampem is not happy himself. Trade Minister, you're not happy. You just walked in. The whole day, we are debating your report, and you just walked in and you are shouting. Honorable Achampo, are you happy with the 26%? The Speaker.
We can't talk.
So, this report, I don't think we must support it.
That was Honorable Patrick Boama. Now, Afenyo Markins has said no. Number say Honorable Beka Road Minister Assembly Jinana Sokakra and Sana Masan Beka Sikadodo Afenyo Markins Eka Wasem Ewa Hasi. So Afenyo Markins is saying that how can we spend what Parliament has not approved? This is scandalous and it is clear some of you will go to jail. It's Afenyo Markins say catch this for say mumu bibeko jail. Master T this car Parliament yen approve. Yentina ha enye no sana bebre kom ko omun kasa ada de bia no emra hye bedwafo mo na mo hye mra maye nso mo kwa mo kasa no sa na masore ko enti Afenyo Markins say ka say NDC has spent 9.4 million Ghana cedis excess from presidency compensation into Sikebi Parliament enya approve ye no 9.4 million Ghana cedis no medi in excess for presidency compensation or say ade we scandalous mo amotete ase mo NDC foi mo be beko jail because mo nka no kre ade ayentina ha nye no approve say ampa na say oh ye agi atuma na say ye ngintum no mo sorry prekope akwa disika na me netwem 9.4 million. Some of you go to jail. This is scandalous. This is scandalous. It's a big scandal. In Afenyo with Japa, he was fuming in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, if you look at this 2026 budget, compare the content to the very budget they criticized, 2024 budget, you realize that some phrases, some paragraphs were just lifted. We pointed it out to them. They will not even take their time to read the entire budget to correct it. Pages 75 and 76. Those pages are there. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the money that has been allocated to the presidency, the money, compensation alone, Mr. Speaker, is more than what is being given to a whole ministry. What a reset government. And this is a reset government that is talking about due process. They say, as for them, their governance will be pepe. Everything will be pepe. Danake MPP. Mr. Speaker, if you look at table 3, there is a huge scandal at table 3, paragraph page 6, table 3, a huge scandal. I don't know whether they themselves have reported this to the OSP. Mr. Speaker, I don't know. Look at table 3, capital expenditure. Do you have the report? You're asking for page 1. Do you have the report? Do you have the report? Honorable, do you? You have the report? Pardon? You have the report? Okay. If you have the report, go with me to page 6, table 3. I want the chief whip for the majority side to finish reading the page. Is he there? Okay. Now, Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure 2025 appropriation, what we approved in this house, 83 million. Releases, 92 million. Somebody must go to jail. Then when you come and see actual expenditure, 92 million, variance, negative 9.4. Somebody must account for this 9.4 million. And this is not my report. This is not my report. And you are saying that releases are in excess of 111%. How can you spend what has not been approved by Parliament? Please. Mr. Speaker, they cannot tell us that we approved expenditure item. There's expenditure line. Look at the line item, Mr. Speaker. Is the reason why we have compensation of employees. We have goods and services, and we have capital expenditure. Don't tell me that you are putting all the figures together to confuse me. In the list, I understand these numbers. I've been here for 4 terms. Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure, what Parliament approved as a line item expenditure, capital expenditure, 83 million. If you look at the actual releases, they have spent beyond the amount that this house approved. We are not interested in total envelope. The auditor is interested in the line item. Yeah, line by line. Mr. Speaker, has anybody been sent to the OSP? They came here to talk about the PFM Act. Mr. Speaker, it is clear that many of you are likely to go to jail. From what I am seeing, Mr. Speaker, just year one alone, only yesterday, you were on us. The slightest mistake, you'll be inviting MPP appointees to go to OSP, to go to NIB. Mr. Speaker, Look at the line item. The excess of 9.4 million. Who authorized this to be released? Who authorized?
And now the say you can't say Neck Pressers Association na MPP for the Sedjumano. And Afenyo Markins we na honorable Kwejo Ponkroma and so original and also no say. Said ye honorable Patrick Boama sorry now attack roads minister no. And maybe I'm not coming for him, I'm coming for the finance minister himself. The original have presented budget no. Dr. Keselato Forson. So honorable Kwejo Ponkroma is saying that there are discrepancies in the budget that was presented, especially when it comes to the allocation for the big push projects now, NDC for say Omobereno. And it is running into billions of Ghana cedis. And it's kaketwa. I'm not saying, oh, Kasana say, be more person interrupting, no say, hey, Munjaisa. Let's take this serious. Let's be serious here. The thing now, you can want some. It is running into billions of cities. You double cast a country. Make us as a moti animal ebe ye hosta. Munya botiana me reading one kasamo budgets ni mamu. Just a fat book ne taren and email are already. And also in the report, after cried and as more can say so NDC can't perform proper oversight duties. If they are saying this is an oversighter, can they perform proper oversight duties? And I say you know already because I don't know more in there. Yentiasie. After Kwejo Ponkroma, also me catch them say no all your name be more try some be interrupting. And I say again amuye. We are trying to correct the data. And you say bia ye kasa mo anya dia na say boy dia mo ye na anye. And I say okay fine. Yembra down. Or say, let's take it seriously, but I had him say, as of 16 September 2025 to the end of September, no, it is not possible, say, mubet me 10 billion Ghana cedis. I'm a contractor, I'm a triaka issue certificates, maybe be a maximum self-room, and not possible 10 billion cedis. From 16th to ending of September. And there are some money here, cancer. Budget's now presenting the
support the adoption of this report. However, Mr. Speaker, there are a number of fundamental issues that I think need to be addressed before this report requesting for about 5 billion for 2026 is approved. Mr. Speaker, in the budget, the Minister for Finance has submitted a report on the utilization of funds for 2025. And there are major discrepancies in the reporting on how those funds, especially under the big push, have been utilized. And Mr. Speaker, if it's possible, my prayer will be that we step this down and correct those discrepancies. They are very significant, running into billions of cedis. And when we are done with that, then we come to make a new allocation. I'm even of the view that the 5 billion is not enough, and it's important that we do a better allocation. But the foundation on which we are building this new allocation is problematic. Mr. Speaker, first of all, if you go to Appendix 3C of the 2025 budget, you will find that in the domestic capital expenditure allocation of about 7 billion Ghana cedis, there was no allocation as part of that for payment for the big push. In fact, the big push was set out separately from that 7 billion. If you come and look at the Appendix 2C in the 2026 budget, the numbers don't add up. And Mr. Speaker, if you give me just a bit of latitude, I want to draw the minister's attention.
This is the main budget you are referring.
Yes, I do have it here. And this is the foundation on which we are mounting this new application for the 5 billion. And that's why I think it should be corrected as a matter of urgency. First of all, in the 2026 budget, which reports on the 2025 allocation, the Ministry of Finance said that they had allocated 13 billion for the big push, 8.8 coming from ABFA and 4.8 from the mineral royalties. As at the end of September, they had programmed that they will spend 9.9 billion on the big push. The first challenge, Mr. Speaker, is that the report claims that they have spent 10 billion on the big push. Why that cannot be correct is that the big push was launched on the 16th of September. It cannot be possible that between the 16th of September and the end of September, as this report is saying, 10 billion cedis worth of certificates of some sort had been presented, processed, and paid within that 2-week period. Between when, no, this is a very serious matter. Let's not play with it. It's not about 24-hour economy. We are trying to correct the data. Let's take it seriously. Between the 16th of September and the end of September, Mr. Speaker, it is not possible that 10 billion cedis worth of construction work had been done, certificates issued and paid for. Mr. Speaker, if you go further, you will find that, as I mentioned earlier, in the original allocation of 7 billion, there was no provision for old contractors to be paid under the big push, if you check the Appendix 3C in the 2025. In this new budget, we are now being informed that 3.3 billion cedis of the 7 billion cedis that was supposed to be used for paying old contracts is going to be paid to old contractors under the big push. Again, Mr. Speaker, it becomes difficult to reconcile the two. But my last point that is most worrying, again, if you look at the data, Mr. Speaker, as at the end of September, the Ministry of Finance reports that they have paid 5.1 billion from the Minerals Royalties Fund under the big push. And then they project that by the end of December, they will collect 1 billion back from the contractors. It's not possible. Money that has been paid out, Minister, cannot be taken back from those contractors. So if you look at the Appendix 2C, it says that 5.1 as at the end of quarter 3, but what they will record at the end of the year is 4.9, Mr. Speaker. So if you look at the numbers that have been presented by the ministry responsible for finance, it doesn't add up. Mr. Speaker, there's a suspicion that old contractors are being paid, but it is being captured as though they are being paid for the big push program. And that will be very deceptive to people, because people's understanding is that contracts are being given, certificates are being presented, and they are being paid for. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm of the view respectfully that before we approve this new 5 billion allocation, these are not small sums of money we are talking about. We should, as a matter of urgency, maybe stand this down and get these numbers corrected and aligned properly, so that when the new allocation is being done, we are sure that the reporting will align as well. I thank Mr. Speaker. This is my contribution.
This is FMS Strengths. I hope you enjoyed this update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I already told you. All the videos that we've played, we don't own rights to them. No copyright infringement intended. Thank you.